Allen now looks to throw. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen to throw once more. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 39 yards. And the Bills are on the board first here this afternoon. On paper coming in, you'd say that these guys are the better team by far, and they sort of showed their superiority there on the opening drive.
Yeah, they came in the heavy favorite in this game, and even though they're on the road, they just wiped it away, didn't they? They've just said to everyone, we're the better team. We just showed it to you on this opening drive, and we expect to do it all game long.
Extra point hitting for right upright, but it caroms home, and that makes the score 7-0. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. First and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders at their 25-yard line.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Watch 20 to go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Once more, Gibson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
On second down, a run with Gibson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A handoff for Gibson. And some room to work. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Hey, I'm coming. It's a safety crease.
They'll run with Robinson, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And Charles, he's able to dive in there in a short yardage situation.
Just find a place to get to the end zone. Didn't matter where it was, but once he did, used his nose for the end zone and dove in.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. And he'll get in, and they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Throwing on first down is Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, when I looked out, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's a give to Gibson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 70 yards rushing now for Gibson. He's got a first down. With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Rolling to his right. Do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Gibson is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. 2nd down. Howell now. This is caught. Touchdown. Jahan Dotson from 4 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive in into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. Throwing again on second down. Allen. It's complete to Cook. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 24-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's McKenzie. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Now Allen again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the Bills are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Now Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. James Cook from 6 yards away. And the Bills are back within a score. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
First and 10, it's Robinson. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Robinson will try to pick it up. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Kill.
On the counter, Gibson. 118 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson. As the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
There he goes, right side. The 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Yo.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Let's go, D.
One last shot before the break. Howell. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. They'll run here with Gibson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Working with his 2nd and 4. They'll run. It's Gibson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. They'll go play action. Howell. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Howell throwing on 1st down here. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
2nd down and 3. Now Allen. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Allen's throw is complete.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a 2nd player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turned it into a successful play.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Allen going to throw. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in this second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
53, Mike. Check Mike, check Mike. He's coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46.
Check 53, Mike. Here we go. Check.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check 9, check 9.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Here's Gibson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
53, Mike. Here we go, get off the field.
Hey, check 24.
Now Gibson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense. But when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. One more time with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And some room to maneuver. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Room here to run. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Washington looking for another timeout, and they get it. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. On on the counter. This is Singletary. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. No sweat for Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. It's incomplete, so they can't convert for 2, but they still have the lead as we get toward the end of the 4th. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
52's the mark,
Allen. He's going to let it fly. On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro Fields who picked it. And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game. Well,